Hi, it's Jon Mitchell, Mayor of New Bedford, and this is another installment of the Mayor's Weekly Update. A couple of things I wanted to talk about today. The first has to do with the waterfront and the State Pier specifically. And so for those of you who don't know, the State Pier is the big pier that is right in the middle of everything in the central waterfront. It's where the ferry terminal is. It's where the two big cargo warehouses are. It's where the Ernestina is docked, right there where the new Fisherman's Memorial is located. And it's been a place that has been underutilized for many, many years, for decades really. And even though the ferry terminal has been successful and cargo is growing, it's an 8-acre pier that could be an awful lot more, I've always felt. So have been in discussions with really the last two gubernatorial administrations about moving ahead with plans to develop that pier that would allow for better maritime uses, more cargo than in the past. And we've been worked on cargo for a while now, and now that the terminal is refrigerated, we're going to see a lot more ships and a lot more jobs on the waterfront as a result. The ferry terminal is doing very, very well. We're able to secure service between New Bedford and Nantucket. And then there's the front of the pier that faces the roadway that, to my mind, should be used for things that are consistent with the downtown. You know, we redid Route 18 along that stretch, JFK Boulevard, so that we could start to knit the downtown and the central waterfront together. And now that it's easier to cross, we want people to have something to cross over to. We've seen a lot of success with the Black Whale and with the ice cream shop over on Pier 3, and of course the hotel and other things on that side of MacArthur Boulevard. We want to do a little bit more, and I think the place to do it is right there in the front of the State Pier. We could have shops and restaurants there without compromising at all the maritime industrial work that goes on, especially fishing. You know, it's a pier that has never been a place where fishing boats have landed, and as you can see if you've driven by there any time in the last 5 years, you've noticed that there's just really empty space there. I think we can do a lot better than that. So it's been a long process. We've worked with the state for a long time, but we've gotten to the point where the state is agreeing to allow the state's economic development agency, Mass Development, to take control of the pier. And I think that is that's a big, big step forward in allowing that piece of property, that 8-acre State Pier, to realize its full potential as both a maritime industrial facility as well as a place where development like that which is in the downtown to occur. So a big step forward. I really wanted to thank the hard work of especially Lieutenant Governor Polito for pushing that through. It's been a long process, but I think we're going to see in the years ahead some really interesting development there. The other thing I want to talk about today is, it's the Christmas season. That means, among other things, Christmas tree lightings and other great events. So a number of things are going to happen this weekend. So we have the Christmas tree lighting. We have a number of lightings around the city. Let me just talk about three. So the first is the Cove Street lighting on Ruth Street at Loretta Burke Park. Loretta has orchestrated this event for a long time, and she does fabulous work in her neighborhood. And this is something that I go to every year, which is the Christmas tree lighting right at the base of the park, right on Ruth Street. That's at 5 o'clock on Friday. Saturday, there's a lot of stuff going on. So first, there's the holiday stroll, downtown holiday stroll, in which you'll see lots of events. HaHa is hosting events both Friday night as well as Saturday. Check all the listings for this, but on Friday night it starts at 4 o'clock and goes to 7, and then on Saturday night it goes for the bulk of the afternoon into the evening. At the same time, we have a couple of other big events. There's the Christmas tree lighting right over here, right in front of the main branch of the library. We've got a big Christmas tree donated by someone very generous from his property in East Freetown. And we're going to have a presentation there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Every year there's always a ton of people, and it's great. I mean, it's several hundred people, and I expect that to be no different this year. So that Christmas tree light, I'm going to look at my notes, is at 4:30 right downtown, right in front of the main branch library. And then right after that, or soon after that, at 7 o'clock at the Zeiterion, there is a free, I emphasize free, showing of It's a Wonderful Life. This is part of the mayor's classic movie series. It's a Wonderful Life would be a great thing to watch on the big screen, and there's an opportunity to do it at the Z on Saturday night, and it's the right price, and it's just the right moment. So I hope to see, hope you and your family can make it for that. And then the last thing is the Klasky Common light display that is fabulously done every year with through the work of city crews as well as Voc Tech students who do a terrific job stringing it all together. It's a great site and it's a great tradition, and every year we get lots of kids to go out. That's Sunday night. I might have said Saturday. That's Sunday night at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. So, and it's right after the Patriots game, so it fits into a lot of schedules like mine. So, anyway, I hope to see you and your family there. This is a lot of fun stuff. And there are a number of neighborhood tree lightings. Stay tuned for those announcements, but it's a fun season of the year, and hopefully the weather will cooperate, and I hope to see you and your family out there. Thanks.
Families come in all sizes and shapes. Sometimes your friends are your family by choice, or sometimes you're just stuck with Uncle Charles. But what we know is that you want to protect the people that are close to you. But the flu can unravel everything. Your flu vaccine protects you and your family. No matter what draws your family together, protect yourself, protect your family. Everyone needs a flu vaccine.